What's going on, guys? Ultra Nastasio here with FlytPath.com. Now I have a first look at the new GPC cases for the DJI Mavic 2 Pro as well as the Zoom. Now these are the newer ones that are also able to accommodate the Crystalsky monitor. Now, if you guys are into drone photography as well as videography, I do a lot of tips, tutorials, as well as product reviews on this channel. So if that's something that interests you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. So GPC actually have had backpacks for a long time now. They've actually had backpacks all the way back, in the Phantom 1 and 2 days. But the one thing I like about their backpack is that they also use that company called 511, which is real, industrial, military style backpack. And 511 is one of the most well-known names in the brand as far as tactical bags go. So they still use the 511 bags, which is really good because at least you know the bag itself is going to be really, really high quality. And of course, the GPC foam is really high quality as well. Take you on a quick tour of the bag. On the outside, we have the standard 511 kind of tactical bags. It has a MOLLE system here with a Velcro up front and a bunch of MOLLE hooks here to put in other bags, accessories, hook a bunch of things on here. So this is a pretty standard style bag that you'll see from 511. On the front here, we have a large pocket, which you're able to put a bunch of accessories, key holders. I used it for like filters and things like that. So you have a big pocket up front. Also, you have pockets here on this flap itself. You can actually fit something like an iPad in this area if you wanted to travel with your iPad. In the front top here is another small pocket. I have a couple of accessories in here. And on the very top, there's actually a zipper here on the back top part where you're able to put something like sunglasses. So they have a little pocket on the back here. When you go to the back side, there is an area here which is technically made for like a water container. So if you had something like those Camelbacks, I actually have an iPad in here. So this can fit, this is a standard size iPad, a 9.7, but it's large enough to fit even in something like an iPad Pro. So if you wanted to carry that, if you had something like a different mount, like a Mav mount or something like that, where you're holding your iPad into your controller, you could stuff that iPad here in the bag. There's definitely plenty of room here. Of course, we have a standard handle, and on the sides here, we have these compression straps as well as the MOLLE system here. So the compression straps are really nice. So if you have a lot of stuff packed in this bag, all you have to do is hook it up here and pull these tight so all this stuff would kind of compress down and make this really snug. So if you are, walking or hiking, all of this gear in here would be kind of compressed down so nothing's kind of flopping around. So there's compression straps on both sides right here. And then on the bottom, we just have some extra padding just to help when this is sitting on the ground. So here is the case from GPC. Like I mentioned, this is the newer one and they haven't had a backpack yet for the Mavic 2, so this is technically the first backpack for the Mavic 2 Pro as well as the Zoom. But it has all the standard compartments here as well as on the front flap on this side. These are large pockets to hold a bunch of stuff in here. So let's start packing this in here. I actually don't have a Crystalsky on me, but what it does is it holds either a phone. It has a cutout right here where you're able to either put your phone in here, or if you want to take out the spacer, you could fit your smaller 5.5 Crystalsky in here as well. First up top here, we have the Mavic 2 Pro. All you have to do is grab that here. And the one thing that's nice that GPC always does is they add this little Velcro here up top to give it a lot more protection so it doesn't fall out. So if your bag is a little bit loose, at least you know that if you're sitting up and you're hiking or you're doing something outdoors, your bag is not going to tip over, as well as the drone won't tip over within the bag. So they have these Velcro straps here to keep everything nice and snug inside. Now, when it comes to remote, all you have to do, of course, is just stick the remote right here. And then we have a couple extra battery slots here. There's actually two more down below. There's an area here for accessories, and then we also have space down here for propellers, as well as the hub. So the hub could sit right here. And then we have the remote and a charger right here that sits down below. And the one thing that's really cool about these backpacks, of course, is just so many pockets. So when you want to carry around all of your cables, all I do is put my cables in here, as well as extra propellers. So if you have a lot of extra props, you can throw the props in this top slot right here. And then we can put our filters in this top area right here. A couple of filter sets here, and we can stick those up top just like that. So here it is with all of your gear for your Mavic 2 Pro or Zoom. And this one is, of course, like I said, made for your Crystalsky. So you can actually have memory card slots right here. You either use that for your phone, and then you can take this out if you have the 5.5 inch Crystalsky display. Let's now put all this gear into the new hard case that also has a cutout for Crystalsky that can accommodate the 5.5 as well as the 7.8-inch Crystalsky hard case. Now, as far as the case goes, pretty standard GPC hard case that they've been using for a while now. Has all the good stuff as far as, you know, locking system here, pressurized up front, latch system, of course, all weather. So definitely one of those hard cases that you'll want to use if you are in the field. You need those to be weatherproof from the elements and just take a kind of a beating. So if you have a lot of gear and you hold a lot of other type of equipment in other cases, it's really good to have so that you're able to stack up a bunch of stuff here. You wouldn't really do that with a backpack, but something like this, if you had a bunch of gear, you're able to stack all that gear together, knowing it'll be nice and protected in a hard case like this. And of course, a standard GPC blue top with all of the water jet cut areas for your gear. And at the very bottom here is where you actually have an extra slot for batteries for your Crystalsky, which is at the bottom right below the Mavic. So let's put all the gear in. We have the Mavic 2 right here. In this case, it does not have that Velcro strap, mainly because we have a 1.5 or 2-inch foam here up top that's actually giving you nice compression up top here, keeping it in place. There's space for a couple extra batteries here, and there's also some, you know, cavities here that'll also hold batteries if you don't be using them for accessories. We have the remote control, and of course we have the charger, another accessory cavity here. So it's not really meant to hold a lot of cases if you have a bunch of filters. But if you don't have the Crystalsky, then of course you can use that area here, you know, to hold some of your filters just like that. So if you have the 5.5-inch Crystalsky, it's already cut out for it. But if you have the 7.8-inch, all you have to do is take out these little spacers. There's a little spacer at the top and the bottom, which are tacked in. All you have to do is remove those. And now you're able to carry your 7.8-inch Crystalsky here. And like I mentioned, if you have extra batteries for it, they sit right below the Mavic here at the very bottom. So there it is, just a first look at the backpack as well as the hard case from GPC that's meant to hold your Crystalsky monitor as well as, of course, the Mavic 2 Pro or the Zoom. Now, links to these products, of course, will be down in the video description down below. And GPC was nice enough to give my viewers a discount code. So if you guys did like this type of case and you wanted to go this route, whether it's the hard case or the backpack, and you're interested in purchasing one, make sure you guys type in FlytPath in the promo code area at checkout on the GPC website. As always, guys, if you guys got value from my video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. This is Aldrin Estacio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.